There should be 2 bolts that hold this cover down right here. Use a 10mm socket or whatever size that they actually are. Pull those 2 bolts out and then just grab this cover and just pop it up like that. It's just secured on right there. There may be another grommet over here. Yep, there's a grommet right there that fell off. So just pull that up. You can remove this hose. Use a hose clamp pliers. Just slide it down. And just try to wiggle this off. Just like that. There's 2 bolts right here. Use a 10mm socket. Remove those 2 bolts. And we want to remove this intake duct. Use a straight blade screwdriver, loosen up this clamp right here. You can slide that off and then loosen up the clamp over here. And just slide this side off the airbox. And out of your way. Just to remove the airbox, get it out of your way. Just slide these 2 clips off. Disconnect the connector right here. Just push down, and there might be a retainer. Just pry that off with a trim tool, and just pull that up. Now we're going to take the belt off. You're going to need a Serpentine Belt tool or a 3/8 ratchet. You want to use the 3/8 adapter, the square adapter, and slide it into the tensioner right here. Take tension off the belt, just like that. And then we can pull the belt off right here. This is the power steering pump. And then off the alternator. You can loosen up the tension on the tensioner. Take that off. Take that off the tensioner pulley. There's an idler pulley right there. Take that off. Take it off the air compressor. And then underneath, take it off the crank pulley. And just slide it out. Take these 2 bolts out right here, the 10mm. Use a 10mm socket. And this one right here. There's 2 brackets right here. I'm just going to remove the bolts for those. There's a 10mm socket. Just take the bolt out. Disconnect the hose that's right here. You just slide it out and right here. And then there's another hose down here that's attached. You just gotta pop that out of the fan shroud assembly. We're gonna remove this hose so that we can pull the fan shroud out and up. You could always have a drain bucket underneath here. Just make sure you don't do this when the vehicle is hot. It's same with taking the coolant cap off. Just use a hose clamp pliers, slide this clamp down. You can just twist this off. And it's pretty dry, that's good. You just slide that out of the way. We're gonna take these nuts off, use a 10mm wrench, and it does help if you leave the belt on to loosen them up, or you can use a pry bar, just get in between the stud to prevent it from spinning. Just loosen them up like that. And take the last nut off. Just make sure this hose is out of the way. Grab the fan shroud and then just slide this up. It's caught on something. Oh, there we go. Then you can grab the fan very carefully. Don't hit the radiator. Just slide it off as you come up. slide the fan out just like that. It's a little bit tricky. And slide the rest of the fan shroud off. There is a hose at the bottom. You're gonna have to slide that hose off. And then it'll come out completely. It's not connected or anything. A little bit of a wiggle. Now you can remove the tensioner or idler pulley without taking the fan off, but it is significantly easier if you don't have tools that you can get in tight areas. If you have bigger tools, it's easier just to pull the fan off and go from there. But it's easier to show in the video, so we're going to do it that way. Take a 14mm socket, take this bolt out. Loosen that up. Just take that out. Take the new tensioner. There is a tab right there that's going to line up with that hole. Take the bolt. Get that lined up. And tighten it down. Now take the fan shroud and just kind of get it slightly in the right location. Once it's about there, then grab the fan. Try to slide them down together. Try to slide that fan on the pulley, and you can maneuver the housing a little easier. There is some pins on the bottom that have to line up. Get the nuts started for the fan. Then the same way you loosen them up, if you use a pry bar, just snug these all down. It is slightly easier if you put this serpentine belt on first and then snug them down, but do the best you can. And take the bolts for these brackets, slide these in position. And tighten them down. Put these two bolts in. Tighten these down. Reattach the hose that goes right here. The one on the side that goes over here. And then underneath, if there was a hose underneath, you want to attach that underneath as well. Now we can put the coolant hose on, upper radiator hose. Use a clamp. Hose clamp tool. That's nice and tight. At this point, you can go back and top off the coolant if you lost any coolant. Take the serpentine belt. We're going to slide in between where the air compressor is and the pulley for the fan. Go over the crank pulley. Go over the fan. The other side's going to go under the AC compressor. It's going to come across, go over the tensioner. You're going to go down to the alternator. And over the idler. And I'll leave it off the alternator for right this second. Take your belt tensioner tool. And take the tension off the tensioner and slide the belt down onto the alternator while it's still on all the other pulleys. And you can take your tool off and double check all the pulleys. Put the airbags back in place. And clamp it down. Reconnect the connector. And lock this in. Slide the air snorkel on. Over the throttle body. And slide this hose on. Use the hose clamp pliers. Move that hose clamp over. And tighten down the worm clamps. Use the straight blade screwdriver. Snug it down. And snug it down over here. Put these bolts in. Tighten them down. Put this cover in place. And if you have the two bolts that go there, put those in and tighten them down.